Hey everybody, this is Carrie Karma coming at you from Wicked Intuition in Salem, Massachusetts. I am here to do your February 2019 reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this does not resonate with you, feel free to check into your other readings from me or one of the other readers on YouTube. I'm sure they would love it. So I already did this reading and forgot to hit the record button, and that means that I'm just going to go through the cards again because because that's what I want to do, because if I don't, then you might get a totally different reading, and I thought it was pretty good. Okay, so you started with the King of Swords and the Four of Cups in reverse. So the King of Swords speaks to communication. Like, the King of Swords is the king of communication. He is the person that you want to talk to. He's always going to be honest with you. It might be a little cutting, it might sting, but his words are true. His advice is usually good. And this is who you've been talking to. It's also your energy. I'm also feeling, and it's your energy because you've been communicating with him. So you're both communicating. I feel that this is also your energy. It's the Four of Cups in reverse. You are being very grateful for everything that you have handed to you. Usually, the Four of Cups is a spoiled, rotten little twerp, but you are not. You are you're loving everything that you get, and you're using it in the best ways possible. See, when he's upright, he's like, no. But down here, it's like, dude, thanks for the cup, man. I'm going to use this cup. Fill it up with all the good things that I can get spiritually and emotionally. So then, I did some clarification, and I figured out that, you had some sort of an idea. You have some sort of an idea happening, and it's a creative one, because you had you had the come on, the Three of Pentacles, which is usually something that is highly material. It's going to be money or possessions or house, home, wealth type of deals, and you seem to be working towards that in this picture. And the Three of Pentacles, threes are always about where's the paper? Threes are always creativity, so you're being creative, and Pentacles are always physical, so you're using your body to physically create something new. And this is a new idea that you had, that you are really, really starting to enjoy. The Magician is a great big starter. He is a manifester. He's making things come together for you. The Three of Swords, another three of creativity, but this creativity, you are communicating with someone, and as ominous as these people look, you are creating, you're manifesting, and you are definitely in your creative artist area of your life. The Nine of Swords was in reverse. This means that you do not have any fears or nightmares about this. You know that this is the thing to do, and it's the time to do it, and you're going to do it and get it done. See, that's what he looks like when you're upright. It shows that you're having nightmares and you're losing sleep over something, but you're not. You're here. You are perfectly happy with your new idea and your new plan. You have the Devil in reverse, which is another, everything's good. Happy, happy, happy times. Because I pulled this card, and this isn't even from a tarot deck. It's not from an oracle deck. It's actually from a game called The Last Letter, and I really like it because it has such obscure pictures that I can kind of like make something out of nothing with them. But this card leads me to believe that you're looking forward to summer. See, that's little tubby guy. He's looking forward to summer. Unfortunately, somebody seems to be sweeping something under a rug here, and I'm not really fond of that idea. But and it's very summery. So maybe your idea will manifest itself in the best possible way during the summer. And then you had the proud Pierrette. I believe this is you. You're very proud of what you've accomplished and what you are accomplishing. You are you're in your glory right now, Pierrette, my little Capricorn, and you are creating something wonderful. You also got the Emperor, which is another, fatherly figure in your life. Somebody who is encouraging and nurturing your ideas and helping them to grow. And he's kind of a lot like the King of Swords, but less abrasive, and you got, is this me? This card asks, I don't recognize myself anymore. I'm not the person that I used to be. Is this me? I can hardly believe the changes that I'm going through, which is great because this month was a big doozy astrologically, and we are all supposed to be going through our best changes of our lives and getting into the things that we want to start doing. You have the Tower, and the Tower is upright and it is intact. That means that things are going well. Keep up the good work. And the Body. You're taking good care of your body, and you are using it to do all the things that you need to do. And then, for the present, that meaning the end of January and beginning of February, you got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which makes me feel like somebody's taking something from you, like something. Might be somebody young and someone that you trust, because usually, it's the Page of Pentacles is an offering for material items and, heart, home, families, things like that. So I'm not real fan of this guy being in reverse, just so you know. I don't really trust him. And it could be an air sign. And your Emperor, King of Swords type person is usually an air sign also. So that could be like a Gemini, Libra, or something else. Give me 1 second. Let's just call it an air sign for now. Because for some reason I'm having a little brain fart there. Maybe it's just a Gemini or a Libra. I don't know. You also got the Justice card, though, so it looks like, things are on the right track to getting things to where they should be. Let's really work with this guy. So with these cards, you got, hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. So I'm feeling like maybe this idea formed somewhere in school, or maybe you went to class with the other person in your reading, perhaps the King of Swords or the Page of Pentacles with somebody that you went to school with. Maybe the skill that you are using to embody your new dreams is something that you learned when you were a kid. The transparent kids make me feel like it's a memory or, ghost or I don't know. But for me, Spirit's telling me that it might be a memory or a long time friend. Then you get the Silver Siren, and the Silver Siren she speaks to lies, honestly, and things that you need to let go of. Making everything sound wonderful when it's not really, then it doesn't really serve you. So I'm feeling like that is also for chance to dream. Are you having any kind of dreams about maybe like a betrayal, or is there something that you can't let go of? Because that's what this is saying. Like, it's something negative that you're not letting go of and you're thinking about way too much. The Liar again. Why are we having these lies up in here? Page of Pentacle energy in reverse. The Ace of Wands is energy, and it's energy and spirit to complete this task being handed to you by the gods. It's basically a gift from heaven assisting you in having the clarity, the energy, and the physical motivation to do the thing that you're doing. Now is the right time. And it seems like you have a lot of help, but somebody might not be in the right spirit about this. I feel like somebody is taking something from you, and you need to bring justice to that situation, because otherwise everything could fall apart. You have the Six of Swords. Swords are always communication, air energy, and sixes are perseverance. You are persevering and you are getting through to the core of the matter, and things are going really, really well with your new idea that is a creative idea. You're talking to the right people and you're communicating with the right people. Well, except for it seems like one. All right. So then you had the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon in reverse. These are two good cards to have in reverse, because the Four of Pentacles means that you are like holding your material items way too close to your chest. Okay, you are not investing. You're not making anything better with the money that you have. You're just clinging to it, So in reverse, it means that you are doing the right things with your money. You're spending it in a way that's going to make you have more money. You're going to have more income because of the way that you're investing your time and money. And in my perspective, you're building this business and things are looking great because you are doing the right things. And then you had the Moon in reverse, and you see when it's upright, it's this big scary situation, and it's kind of like a mystery or a secret or something that you need to unlock, and you have perfect clarity on the situation. It's almost like the sun, like it's telling you all systems go. You are on your path. And it's not a scary one. For your future, you had, hold on a minute, I'm missing 2 cards. Why am I missing 2 cards? Justice. Look at that. I'm sorry, yeah. I started doing this and then I moved off. So, like I said, with your reversals on your near future, you have the Moon and the Four of Pentacles. With those cards as my clarifiers, I got the Rooster Mama. The Rooster Mama is incredibly creative. She's a lot like the Empress. And the Empress is, or the High Priestess, somewhere between the Empress and the High Priestess lies the Rooster Mama. She's very maternal, birthing new ideas, super creative. Sounds a lot like you, Capricorn. You are making art and being unusual, and people are loving you for it. You also have the High Priestess, which is pretty much the same as the Rooster Mama. So, you just heard that one already from me. You are manifesting and nurturing your ideas, and they are growing. Especially with two of the same pretty much type, I would say that things are growing really beautifully. You also have the Triumph of Lies. Don't let lies triumph. Don't let these people succeed. This card basically speaks to all these headless mannequins, and then the one mannequin with the head that has clothes on is not as pretty as you would think, because, you know, it's like when you take off your clothes, what's really underneath all that stuff that represents who you are, you know. So just remember, I mean, anybody can look good in the right clothes. You just got to think about who they are when they're naked, right? Then you got the Scales. More justice energy. You need to work this out. There's somebody who is not wearing the clothes that they should be wearing. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You understand? And it doesn't only speak to clothes, obviously. They're hiding something that isn't as beautiful as you would like to believe. And I got this card, and I think it's you creating and looking down on yourself and knowing that you're doing the right thing, and you're even combing out, you know, any kind of kinks or things that would not serve you, you know. You are reflecting on the person that you were and the person that you're becoming, and you are being very creative because of all of those things. So for your final outcome, I got this. This is the Five of Pentacles. It speaks to things falling apart financially, and it's not a good way to be. See, like these two homeless people out in the street, taking care of each other, yes, but because they stuck together and ignored the fact that there was a big, beautiful church willing to take them in the background, they're still out on the street. I feel like maybe you two would be best served separately. Don't be each other's downfall. Speak to your Hierophant. The Hierophant is a natural-born leader. He's a lot like the Emperor, except he leads a lot of people, and he's used to doing this, and he knows what he's talking about. Don't doubt your Hierophant. Maybe get some clarity on how to get rid of whatever thorn in your side is. Your Page of Pentacles, please. You got the Moon in reverse. Still, the adventure is not so scary. You know, you're doing a really good thing. Her wicked ways. Maybe it's a she. Maybe somebody. Maybe the person that's maybe inadvertently. I mean, I'm not here to accuse anybody of anything, but maybe that person is a woman. Maybe she has dark hair. Maybe blue eyes. Who knows? But her wicked ways doesn't seem like she's going to be a very great gal, does she? Naked before the stars. Okay. This card usually speaks to you and your beauty when you're naked before the stars, despite if you're a little heavy or you don't feel very pretty. The stars see you and they find you to be beautiful. But In this reading, I'm feeling like maybe this is your page again, because I think you need to undress them and take off all those clothing that are hiding you from, or keeping you from realizing what's real, you know. And the puzzle in reverse. Once you get rid of this person in your life that is holding you back, your puzzle will be complete. It will no longer be puzzling. The mystery is over. All right? So that was the reading that I already did once. And I'm sorry that it's so blunt and straightforward. I have to go pick up the kids from school. But I didn't want to lose those cards on you, and I wanted you to get that message because it seems like it's a important one, right? It's not one of those like, you know, what am I gonna do in love type of readings. I mean, those are great too, but somebody was definitely speaking and being very, very, very persistent about the message. The spirit was there with me, my guides were there with me, and they were there for you. So if you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions about things you'd like to see from me in the near future, please go ahead and let me know. I would love to, I'd love to work on anything that you'd like me to work on. This is, once again, Carrie Karma coming at you from Wicked Intuition in Salem, Massachusetts. I've enjoyed reading for you today. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Have a great day.